Good afternoon. Oh, man, I'm tired. Anyways. All right, so I got a few things. Yep. Oh, yeah. Look at this beauty. Ford Performance, twin 65, throttle body. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Picked this off my buddy John. He's got a 08, 07, 08 GT500. And I bought this brand new. And, yeah, he used it for a little while. Now he's going to a 67. I've been looking around everywhere because I don't want to spend the money on a brand new one because I'm cheap. But he was selling this one. Couldn't pass it up. Picked it up. And, yeah. So, this should be this is not it. I'm going to show you guys some more. So, hold on for that. I also picked this up. It's a 1314 rear bumper. Very nice. Same paint coat as my car. I just got to get it wrapped the same color. And I got this thing for a steal, so I couldn't pass it up. Drove out to PA for it. Fun little drive, but it was worth it. I'm gonna run this with the. Hopefully, I can get the 500 valence and run quad tips. I don't know. It's just more money that I don't have. I got a few things in the mail. The other video after this is going to be on surprise. It trades to this, but go to wine mod. Because why not? Yep, Foster's wine mod. Is there anything else in the box, right? Yeah, just instructions. We're not going to use that. So this, hopefully I can get to tonight. Worst case scenario, I'll just I'll record the install tomorrow. Been kind of crappy out. I'm lazy. I'm tired. I don't know. If I get motivation, I will. I'll do it in a little bit. If not, cut to tomorrow. All right. Well, I'm somewhat motivated, so I'm gonna try it. All right, that's better. So, if you look right there, you can see that hole. I'm gonna push that out and go in there instead. It's already a factory hole in the firewall, so I've seen plenty of guys do it. So that should work pretty good. So yeah, that goes through there, goes in the back, and then there's a, I don't really know, this right here is some type of screen. Basically, obviously restricts airflow, unregulated airflow going into the intake, because I got to drill the bottom of the intake. So that caps off, but allows sound. It's weird. I don't really know. I don't really science. Anyways, so yeah, so that caps off in there. The hose runs up to the bottom of the intake. I got to take the intake off, drill the bottom of it. I don't want to do that either, but I have to. And then that line connects into the bottom of there. Another grommet, yada yada, etc. All right. Well, I tried to film with the GoPro, but it's dead, so it's just gonna be phone. So, anyways, yeah. So I popped. Oh, come on, light. I popped that out, so we'll be able to put it right in there. Easy peasy. Stay. Okay. So intake's off. So this is up to the throttle body. So this is upside down right now. I need to drill, realistically, probably like, I want to say yeah, I think we're just going to wing it. Well, I mean, no, let's maybe not do that. If it's, let me put it back in. So it realistically sits like somewhere around there. So we want it like, I mean, that doesn't benefit me at all. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, why am I blanking out right now, man? Holy crap. Yeah, no, I'm going to drill it. Yeah, I'm tweaking. Hi, how are you? You guys want to watch me drill a hole in between each one of my eyelids? No, I'm gonna drill myself a beautiful hole. I already started into a perfectly fine JLT intake. Hell if I know. Whoa. Inch and a quarter sounds about right. Does it though? Not really. Inch and a quarter. Here we go. I really don't want to mess this up, man. I'll be so pissed. What was that? I don't know. I'm gonna get this grommet in. Some way, I don't know. Figured it. All right. This looks absolutely terrible. But I don't know why. It looks a little, it looks funky, but it's in. I don't know what's going on there, but it's sealing. It's good. So next, you got to basically just lather this up, and just raw dog it. All right, not bad. It's in. Just want to make sure if you are doing this, you clean the absolute living crap out of this thing. The last thing you need is bits of plastic going into a motor that costs more than you. But anyways, yeah, so I am going to probably put this back on first and then run the line to the firewall, put it through, put that sound cap on, and I mean at that point we're ready to rock. All right, fast forward to the next morning. Had myself a little incident last night. Pretty deadly. Could have ended very bad. Ow! Oh my God, bro! I can't. Oh my God! It's everywhere. But we're doing okay now. Much better. Band-aid overnight. Call it a day. Boom, done. Easy peasy. So, getting back to this. So far, okay, drop light doesn't want to work. Hold on. Okay, well, drop light burned out, so much for that. But long story short, I got the hose up to the intake. So that's all done. At this point, I kind of got to trim a little bit of this lip to be able to fit into the hole down there. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, trim it up a little bit. And then in the video, the guy put it in, he put it in up to, because obviously this end right here slips over that once it's in the cabin, and then zip tie it down whenever it's done. But in the video, he pushed it through and he was actually able to pretty much seal it up here because it was just small enough to fit in, and then it kind of overlaps itself and snugs up. So it seated pretty good, so I don't think I'll have any issues with that. The car doesn't sit outside anyway, so I don't have to worry about rain and moisture and all that, so that's good. So yeah, so I'm gonna trim this up a little bit to make sure it fits, get it through, make sure that's all snug through the firewall. I'll throw that on, and then, I mean, essentially at that point we're done. Just bolt the intake back on, call it a day. Okay. That was kind of a pain in the ass. You got to crawl underneath, and if you look up top, I'm not crawling back under there. I'm sorry, I'm not showing you guys that. It's self-explanatory. You crawl underneath as soon as you put the hose through. You see it stick out, and you're like, all right. Make sure this end is jammed in through the firewall pretty damn tight before you go and put that cap on. Yeah, because I lubed it up and I put the cap on and it popped back out, and I was basically just pushing it like this. It was just pointless. So I came back out and I rammed it in there as hard as you can, jam it in good, make sure it's snug, go back under, lube the cap up, make sure it's, you got to use lube, spit rub, get in there, make sure it's all snug through the firewall, and just slowly just turn the cap on, push, turn it, whatever the hell you got to do, it'll go on. So eventually got that on, so that's all good. I came back and I just pushed it again and make sure it was all snug in there. Other than that, everything else is bolted back on, intake's back on, good to go. So I mean, at this point, we could fire it up, take it for a drive, and see if I messed up or not. Yeah, I left this bumper outside, and it rained yesterday, then froze. It's like 30 degrees right now. Yeah, and it's getting wrapped, so I'm not really too worried about that. You can see some spots where I kind of wet sanded just a little bit, just to kind of somewhat make it a little bit more flush right there too. I'm not worried about the paint. I just want it to be smooth, so when he wraps it, contour's good. And when the time comes where I decide to take the wrap off, this bumper's getting repainted, the front bumper is going to get repainted, and a few things touched up. But for now, I'm just worried about it, you know, looking good with the wrap. So I got to move all this shit to get the car out, so give me a minute. Alright, so I'm going to let this thing warm up for a minute because it is cold. And then we will, I got the GoPro charging right now, so I'll get some GoPro footage to see how it sounds. It's cold, man, yeah. This is just messed up. All right. Yeah. Sand it all down. chips already, man. I really hate New York. I really do, man. I don't have enough care in the world to do that. My GoPro said it was on 43%, so I was like, okay. And it died. So I don't know what's going on there. Look at this fucking asshole. I'm gonna have to try to record it holding my phone, man. This is just not what I want to do, but to get the video, we got to do it. So when it comes time, I guess I'll give it a whirl. Snap. So this is windows down. You definitely hear it more, but my exhaust is so goddamn loud. Wow, that you can't really tell on camera. The camera's hard. But it definitely sounds a lot whinier. Yeah, I think it works a lot better if your exhaust isn't ridiculously loud. That's probably one of the key things. Is this exhaust setup is so loud that, I mean, that's literally all you hear. Like the car, like without the whine mod, you could definitely hear like a little whine without the whine mod, obviously, but there's just so much exhaust tone that it's insane, man. All right, windows up. We'll do a little third. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God, wow. Oh yeah. You can definitely hear that. I'm gonna do a little fourth gear. See if you can hear a little better. Oh yeah. Wow, that sounds cool, man. That sounds really cool. I will say though, I got some goodies coming in the mail. I pretty much got all of it. Waiting on one more thing that's gonna be on the next video. It probably will whine a lot more with what I'm about to do next. So a lot of you guys could probably guess what it's gonna be. Some of you guys already know. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna head back home, maybe stop and get a bagel, and yeah. So I mean, that's pretty much it for this. Figured I'd do a little video on this. Nothing too crazy. Definitely sounds a lot better. Oh yeah. That's cool. Alright, well, yep, I'm gonna head back home. Stay tuned for the next video. The next video should be pretty interesting. Hopefully Sunday I'm gonna start doing what I'm planning on doing. And you guys will see all that when the time comes. So stay tuned. I will see you guys soon.